Good evening, all. Am I audible? Shall we start? All are there? Shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So today, I have planned to have some kind of hands-on. Is that fine? Everybody logged in using a laptop. I sent a mail. Did you get a chance to see that mail? Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir, we saw it just now.
Okay. Great. So I think everybody has to write a research proposal using LaTeX, right? My idea is let us start, empirically with this particular LaTeX tool. Even if you are a beginner, so let us see how we can start this particular LaTeX. Then I think we can go in deep in this particular LaTeX tool. So that is what I plan today. We'll try to work on the research proposal writing empirically, and then the actual methodology we can see it in the next coming classes. Is that fine? Shall we go in that mode? So I will explain the LaTeX proposal template, and then you have to work in your machine. I will showcase how to work on that particular LaTeX template, without any knowledge in LaTeX. And then you start working in your machine or in your system, and I showcase, you can share that particular content to me. Okay, so there is a share option is there. So I will look into that particular output what you are getting. So in case if you are getting any issues, so we'll rectify then and there itself. So that is what I have planned for this session. So all are ready, or you want any deviation from this particular pedagogy?
So this is fine. You will be helping us to install the tool, or we are going to work on the cloud?
We are going to work on the cloud today.
Okay.
Okay. So just today I'll be in some kind of slow mode. Okay, so I'll wait until you work. Okay, so initially I'll just showcase few things, and then I will take your feedback every time whenever I ask you to modify anything. Okay, so I'll spend around 10 minutes on the introduction, or I will introduce the LaTeX proposal template to you, and I'll tell you how to start. Okay, how to start. Starting point I will just tell you. Then you can take up from there. Okay, so what is LaTeX and all those things? It's already given in the in my previous lecture. I shared that one. In fact, next session, so I will explain what is LaTeX and all the technicalities of that particular LaTeX. Okay, so today's session I'll directly start with the LaTeX, and so so this particular LaTeX is basically used to create any document. Okay, so just remember that statement. So LaTeX can be used to create any document. Okay, so you can create any document using LaTeX. So it can be a textbook. Okay, so it can be any document. It can be resume. It can be your thesis. It can be article. It can journal. It can be conference paper, whatever. Okay, so you can prepare all those things using LaTeX. Okay, so that is why this LaTeX tool is used. And to work on the LaTeX tool today, what we will do, we will use something called Overleaf. So this is basically the online platform. Okay, so the link. So what I am doing today, so I will share one Google Doc file. So this is basically Google Doc file. I just shared in my chat window. So what you can do, you can always open that particular Google Doc file next in next tab. Okay, in one more tab, and whatever I notes I want to give, I will give it in that particular Google Doc. That Google Doc is open to all. I think it is visible to all now, and there I will update all my content. Okay, so this is what I'll do. And one more, this one is basically the folder. If I want to keep any file, so I'll try to keep in this particular folder. Even that Google Doc is also present in this file. So that class notes, I will keep it in the first link, and in the second link is basically the folder. Now this folder you should be in a position to see. So this is the folder, the second link, and when you click on the first link, you should be able to get this particular Word file. So is it okay? So everybody getting? Okay, that's great. Okay. So this is the Word file, what you should see. Okay, so here I'll just keep giving the notes. Okay.
So these files have been shared to us in Google's.
It's already shared. It's already shared. I just gave the link, right? One is the folder link, other one is the Google Doc link. And believe me, if you work along with me, okay, you will 100% takeaway will be there. And even if you watch video, it is similar to working by seeing some other video. It will be something like that. So try to work as much as possible. So now try to take this particular link and open this particular link. Okay, so this is basically online platform, online cloud platform. Okay, so you can use this particular cloud platform. So you can type this overleaf.com IDE. Okay, overleaf.com, and you should be in a position to see this one. Okay, everybody got this website? Okay, so then what you have to do, try to log in. Okay, so when you click on login, you see you will get a lot of options. Okay, so try to log in using Google account. Login using Google account, this option. Okay, even any other is also fine, but try to log in using Google login. Okay, Google credential. Click on that particular login button, and try to select any of the your christuniversity.in Gmail account. Okay, so try to take christuniversity.in Gmail account and try to come to this particular place. So you should see this particular screen.
Sir, suppose we have already this account, sir, Overleaf, then is it required to be go for a new one?
I mean, it's good, sir. If you have already overleaf account using some other personal ID and try to log in using christuniversity.in ID. So that is no good only. There is no problem at all.
Sir, I think we need to register first because when I'm trying to log in, it is asking like it is telling login not registered. So I think I need to register and then log in.
Okay, so I mean, don't type the Google email ID. I'm asking to click on this button, login with Google. Don't give Christ University email ID and password. Don't give. So instead, you click on the login with Google button. So I'm just marking here. So just look at it at this particular place. Login with Google. So this button, try to click, and then it will try to authenticate using the Google gateway. So click this button. So still you are getting that register option.
No, sir. Showing the error for me too.
So you are not able to log in. So when you click on this Google, login button, you should see this screen.
Yes, sir. That's the way we are doing it. But after clicking it, it is directly going back to the same login profile and showing that error message.
Yeah. So let me try to work on your screen. So what's your name, sir? So I'll just give the presenter role. Kindly share your screen so that all can see. And if the problem is there in their machine, they can. Can you tell me your name, sir? I'll give the presenter role.
That's my Shainu Robert.
Okay, Shaino. Okay, Shaino, I just gave the presenter permission. Could you please share your screen if possible? Yeah. Okay. Now come down and click on the login Google button. Yeah. Yeah, you're getting. So select the Christ University email ID. Yes. So there are many Christ University email IDs are there.
Yes, sir. One is for the faculty login ID, other for the PhD ID.
Okay, so you're unable to log in using the faculty Gmail account?
Yes, sir. I tried both. My personal also I had tried, but it's not.
Yeah, then you try to register, sir. Click on register button
Okay.
and give the details and register. So that is fine. Okay.
Shall I stop sharing my screen, sir?
Yes, sir. Sure. Yeah. So those who are unable to log in using the Christ credential, you can have your any of your ID. So register and let me know immediately. Good. Yeah, I think most of you are registered. Okay, so that's good. So I think you are you seeing this particular screen, this dashboard after logging in? So this is the dashboard. What you should so empty. So there will not be nothing. No projects will be there if you are new. First time if you are logged in. So now the next one, okay, so shall I go to the next step? So you logged in to this particular ID, correct? The second step is basically, download, template. So the template is basically present in this drive. Okay, so the drive link, whatever I given. Okay, so if you see this particular drive, there is one file available, proposal LaTeX template. Okay, or if you want the link, okay, so this is the link where you can find the download, uh, the content. So you can use this, okay, which is there in the file. Or if this particular link is slow, so you can use the GitHub link. So GitHub link you can use and you can download. So you can download this particular template to your machine. So it's hardly it will be in some KBs or MBs. Okay. So it cannot be 250 MB. Okay. So the size of that particular file is 1.5 MB. It is 1.5 MB. So the file what I given, it is only 1.5 MB. Okay. So you just download that one, and preferably keep in some folder. Okay, so create a folder and keep that particular zip folder. Okay, zip folder is there. So I just downloaded and I kept it in some folder. So you also do the same way. And at this particular point, let me give you.
Can you tell me in your folder what is the file structure? Because when we unzip, it got 3 folders and several files.
Yeah. So so these are the things you should get. So documents, pictures, source, correct, no sir?
Perfect.
Yeah. So the same thing. So even we no need to extract at this particular point, but you can extract and you can see. So zip file is expected in your machine. Fine. So everybody downloaded. Now, what I'll request. So now just follow my instruction here for 2 minutes. Click on new. Okay. Click on new, and then upload project. Okay. Upload project. Okay. So then select .zip file.
Oh.
And then go to that particular directory where you kept this particular file, say .zip file, and then click on open. So click on open. So then what happens? So that particular content will be loaded to your Overleaf platform. Yeah, sorry, this upload is failed. Okay. Yeah, mostly I'll just quickly fix that one. So there may be, on a folder inside the folder, so that's why that may be the problem. Now I'll just okay, I'll just remove that file, and I'll just try to give the new one. Okay, so I'll just now upload project, select zip. Yeah. So now kindly take the new file which is uploaded in the drive, please. Please download the new file and upload that particular file in the Overleaf. So what you have to do, So you have to click on new upload project and select the zip file.
So when I did that, I got it properly. So should I do it again or is it fine?
When you imported, you got this one?
Yes, sir. I did not get any errors.
Yeah, fine. So then that is fine. So everybody got this one. So most
It's working fine, sir. No issues.
okay. So everybody uploaded your template, in Overleaf, and you should be in a position to see the screen. Okay. I think everybody, can see this particular screen. Now, what you have to do. So I told you this class is just empirical way of working. Okay, so let us without knowing any knowledge in LaTeX. So let us work. After getting some idea, so we'll work on the technicality in the next second session. So that's why. So just try to follow and try to understand the logical connections. That's it. Okay. So now on your right side, you are seeing some template. Okay, some template you are seeing. Okay, and the middle portion is basically, it looks like some text. I mean, some kind of program. Don't worry about that. And when you come to this particular place, you have a lot of documents. Okay, so you are seeing a lot of kind of files, correct? So now here, so these are the files, so, and this particular part is basically some kind of program. It look like some kind of program, and this is basically the output. Okay, so output file. Now what I request you, click on source. Okay, just click on this source directory, just expand it, and then just go to this particular file called data. Okay, so could you please traverse to that particular directory, click on source and click on the data directory. Everybody are in there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, great.
Sir, one more challenge. Is there
Yeah.
any challenge between if you are using it on a Mac instead of a Windows? Do you have any challenge?
No, nothing. It is a cloud based, right? So there is
That
nothing.
is there, but what happens is like, see, I am actually opening it in both of my computers. Okay, so
Okay.
in a Mac, I'm not able to see a preview, and in my Windows, I can see I can see that project thing, but I'm not able to get I'm not finding an option for upgrade. Actually, I don't know why I am.
Can you see share your screen, sir?
Yes, sir. 1 minute. I'll share.
So I'll come to this. All of you just just open that data file and just scroll and see. So Bivin sir, shall I give you the presenter role?
Yes, sir. Yes, please.
Yeah. So I just gave the presenter role. Could you please share your screen?
Yes, sir. I'll share 1 minute, sir. Yeah, I think so. Are you able to see?
Yes. Okay.
So this is on my Windows. Okay, so here I can, if you see that, this is where I'm coming. I'm not able to, but
yeah, click on new project. Click on new project and upload
so
project.
here it is. Okay.
Upload project and select the zip file. And the file what I gave, try to yeah. So that one and open. So 1 MB file, it should quickly upload. That is completely the template. I think
Okay.
it is loading.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. So now, so I mean, I forgot that upload button. I thought like it is on a default window. I'm sorry.
Yeah, fine. So everybody, so if you are facing this error, okay, so try to use this method. Okay, fine. So you are in this particular screen. Okay, so now hopefully you clicked on this particular data.tex file, correct? all are in there. So what you have to do, so in this file, okay, simply change whatever the variables present in the flower bracket, okay, curly bracket, okay, curly braces, you just keep modifying that particular content. Okay, so basically here say drone based title of your proposal. Okay, so maybe some kind of motor control, BLDC motor control using machine learning, maybe. You see, this is the title. Okay, so I'm asking you to write that in capital letter. Okay, so using machine learning, just change this particular data file, and then similarly modify this one. Yeah. So this is your proposal, title. Okay, this is your proposal title, and similarly, you just keep modifying the content here. So the scholar name and your register number. Oh, no, don't delete the flower bracket. Okay, so just keep that flower bracket or curly braces as it is. Inside that, try to modify. So at any cost, don't delete any flower bracket. Okay, so and the name of the supervisor, just give the name. Okay, so supervisor name. Okay, you can give like this, and supervisor designation. Okay, so normally it is professor. Give that one, professor, and affiliation. Okay, so maybe two guides may be there. One belongs to some industry, other belongs to Christ University or different colleges. If you have that affiliation change, so here just give Christ University as affiliation. Okay, the department and Christ University, that is also fine. So here I'll just give Christ, something like Christ deemed to be university. Okay, and then here, if you have a co-supervisor, okay, you just have to enter their name here. Otherwise, you just have to keep this empty curly braces.
Sir, one question.
Yes.
When we create this, how to save them stage by stage?
So you just have to click on this recompile button. So
Okay.
there is one button is available here, recompile button. So when you click on this particular recompile button, immediately that will reflect in your PDF.
Okay, and how to save this version? It automatically saves?
Automatically, yeah, it automatically saves in your overlay.
Okay, thank you.
So now you see here, I just clicked on the recompile button. So whatever modifications I did, that is reflecting in my document.
Okay.
Can you see?
So
Yeah.
when we try to change the department thingy, it's not changing. The Department of Electrical Electronics, it is showing a different kind of code, but no text.
Yeah, so now the thing is, hopefully, just make sure that you are trying to change the department. Say department of say I'll type civil engineering. Okay, so I just type civil engineering. I just Control S also recompiles your file. So can you see here? It's reflecting. But just check whether you have deleted any flower bracket. You have not deleted flower bracket. Still, you are getting some problem.
Can I share my screen, sir?
Yes. So all of you just sequentially go through this particular document, and inside that flower bracket, whatever content variables are there and change that variable as per your requirement. So I'll just come back. And with whom I spoke just now?
Lalasa, sir.
Okay, Lalasa. Yeah, Lalasa, I just gave the presenter road. Could you please share your screen? Carefully. Now, without knowing LaTeX, we are starting. So that's why so try to carefully change the content.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So okay. So you just have to open. No. You should not come to this title page. I told you. You just have to modify data.tex file. Correct?
Yes, sir. When I double clicked on something over here, it took me to that page.
Okay. So where exactly the issue is happening in the PDF?
So here there is Department of Electrical Engineering.
Okay, so now what you have to do, no, don't go there. Go to data.tex file only. So yeah, so there, come down. Okay, come down. Yeah,
Oh,
here.
here I can change.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
So
okay,
I should not right click on this part of the
no. You should not do that. So don't go to that code and change. Only data file you just try to change in your screen. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, all are trying this one, and you see this is completely automated template. Okay, so you no need to worry about this one. You just have to fill this particular data file. Okay, so everything, your title page, okay, your inner title page, okay, and your this details of the scholar page, and coursework completion page. So all this thing will no, automatically it will create. So that's why you no need to. You just have to enter this particular screen, and you just have to see. You just have to recompile. That's it. You see, I just modify the content. Everything is reflecting. You see, and even I'll just show you. Even if you have some co-guide, okay, say some kind of co-guide in your work. Say I'll just adding their name. Okay, in my document. Okay, so I'm just adding. You can see here. So one name, supervisor name, I just added as Umarao madam, and second supervisor name I just added as Meena P. So now when I recompile that one, you can see the changes. So that the template will automatically take care where that co-guide should come. Okay, so how that should be displayed, everything will be taken care in the backend. So you no need to worry about that. How that structure came, and you just have to enter this particular sheet. So if you don't have any co-guide, so just keep it empty. Empty means don't delete this one. Okay, keep the curly braces as it is. Okay, so and then recompile, and since it is empty, in the backend we have written a code to restructure your thesis, proposal template. So this will come like this. Okay.
Sir, one thing I wanted to ask is like, if you see that percentage symbol, that means, that is just a description, right?
Yes.
Okay. And the backslash is something wherein you are putting a new command, right?
Correct.
Okay. So that is how we decode it, right?
Yeah, so I just given some description for the for your reference. So those things I will teach in next class, next section. So what is backslash, how to create a command, what is variable, all those things we'll see it in next class. Okay. So here we are just working without knowing LaTeX. I'm trying to convey something. That's it.
So one thing is like we just follow the comment and the new command, and wherever in the flower bracket we are trying to change it. I think
Yes,
it's working. The only
Yeah.
thing is, for example, we don't know where these variables are placed in the format.
Okay, so that you no need to worry, sir. Even if you take up IEEE template or any thesis template, you no need to worry that one. You just have to place the content. It will provide you the document. That is the advantage of this LaTeX. So how it is kept and how that formatting is taken care in the backend. So we no need to worry actually. So it will take care in the backend itself.
Okay. Right now, we just update the values based on the variable.
Yeah, so no, depending upon your details, you just have to update this data file.
Sure.
Okay, so I think any other problem?
Sir, sir, I am Manjunath.
Manjunath, tell me, Manjunath, sir.
Sir, can you please make a post, sir? Post, sir? Hello, it's audible. It's audible. It's audible, sir.
Yes. Please speak.
Yeah, actually, I'm not feeling well, sir.
You're not
Can you,
feeling well, no problem. I'll share these videos, no problem, Manjunath. Please, you take rest, no problem.
sir, sir, can you make a host? Can you?
A
I will
presenter role you
share
want?
my. Yeah. I will share my screen.
Okay, yeah, fine. Please, if you're not well, I can sit personally with you some other time, no problem. Huh? So I just
Yes,
give
sir.
the
Yes.
presenter role and you can share.
Mm, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes, correct. And where you have to go, you just have to go to sources, click on sources. One left side is there, one tree structure, document picture sources. You just click on sources folder.
Yes, I will go through it, sir.
Yeah, that you are in proper IDE.
Yes, sir. In Christ
Yeah.
University only. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
New
asking
new
to me
upload.
reset. Yeah.
So that is basically after
New.
registration, you have to confirm from your Gmail account. That is not a problem. You can do it later. Click on new
Yes,
upload project.
actually, I have not created any zip files here.
You have to
Hello.
create a
Hello.
zip file. Yeah, I just given one zip file, correct? So you select that zip file. That's it. Huh?
I have not seen here,
Okay,
sir.
that zip file. I just zip file I in Google Drive. I just kept. You missed that link. Yeah, this one
Yes, yes.
only. Where you got the, yes. So if you open that, Google Drive, there I kept one proposal template. In this link also you can download.
sorry, sir. Actually, it network problem, and also I got fever. Okay,
Okay,
stop
okay.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, that link, whatever I given in mail also, na, you can use that one also and download the template file.
This one, this one.
Yes. You can download here. You just click on that link, it will download to your machine. Yeah, any link you can, one or two.
Yes, I have the.
Preferably click on second link. Direct download will happen. Second link.
Yeah. Selected. Sorry, sir. Network problem. No,
No problem.
I'm
No.
staying. Actually,
Manjunath,
yeah.
Manjunath, one thing I want to tell. Shall we finish one phase and shall I come back to you?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
because everybody waiting. So let them. I'll give some work to all, and then we'll come back and I'll just start working with you. Fine. Manjunath, you are there?
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. You
Go
can.
ahead, sir. Go ahead. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Please. So all are waiting. So let us let them engage in some work, and then I'll come back to you. Okay. Yeah. Could you please stop sharing and give the access to me? Yeah. Thank you, Manjunath. I'll come back to you, Manjunath. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So hopefully everybody entered all the details here, and all your details you are able to see in this particular PDF. Yeah. That's great. Okay. So now, yeah. So I think everybody done. So now the thing is, we have done the first sheet, second sheet, third sheet, fourth sheet in your research, proposal. Everything is done, correct? So fourth sheet is completed. Now what we have to do? Okay, so you just click on the content. So these are the only two pages where you have to modify. Okay, so just click on the content. Okay, so click on the content. So I think most probably you may have some kind of Word document with you or any draft copy with you, the proposal draft copy. And this is the sections you have to follow, and you have to fill these content and you have to submit to Christ University. I think you know the structure of the proposal, format. So it will follow like this. Okay, so you will have an abstract, introduction, extensive literature survey, research gap and challenges, problem identification and statement, objectives, and objectives, methodology, okay, and flow chart, block diagram or description and conclusion, future plan and timeline. So this is in, it will be in table format, and workshops, conferences, whatever you attended, all those things also in table format. And then you have to list the references. Okay, the extensive list of references should reflect in this particular place, and then followed by the plagiarism report. Okay, followed by plagiarism report. So this is basically the template, proposal template for you. So what Center for Research is providing. Okay. So now what we have to do? So 4 sheets we have completed. See this content page, you no need to modify. So directly you just click on content.txt file, and then you will see this particular file. So hopefully everybody is able to see this particular file, content.tex file.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's great. Now here I think preferably try to keep your proposal. If you have any word format or anything, just keep side by, and we'll do some kind of copy paste kind of work. Okay. Yes, yes. So Word document to here. No need to type. Copy paste also works. So if you have any Word document, and what we can do, you can copy and we can paste it here. Okay. So that is also possible. So I'll just take some simple.
Sir, one question. Can you just add how to append the keywords? There are
Yes,
two
yes.
flower brackets.
Yes, I'll just come to that. Now you see here, first we need to add some abstract and then keyword. So that is the flow. So hopefully you may have some text. See here in the LaTeX file, as Bivin said, whatever starts with the slash, symbol, that is a command. Don't try to delete that particular, details. So these are all comments basically. Whatever you are seeing in blue text, okay, blue color text, those are all basically comments. Don't try to delete those things. And so inside that, whatever is there. So now you see, logically we have to see here. So so here if you see this particular part, so clickable button, separate page to display. So this is basically the content, right? So if you see that content is basically this, correct? So that means what you have to understand logically, if you change this particular content text, so that should come here, correct? So that is the meaning. So the logical connection. So in that, with that logic, you have to modify this particular LaTeX source file. So what, say for example, if you see here, the introduction of topic, study, and some up to this briefly. So now say similar content is here. So that means, okay, if you modify this content, and all those things will reflect here. Okay. So it's a one-to-one mapping. So that kind of connection you just have to observe in this particular document. Okay. Now say you may be having some kind of maybe some kind of a Word document. I'll just open some Word document. Say I have some Word document. I just have to copy paste. Okay. I just have to copy paste those content. Correct. So now assume that now I have this content. Okay, so I have this content. I have abstract. Okay, some abstract I have. So what I'll do, I'll just copy this. Okay, I'll just copy this. This is assuming this is your proposal document. Come back to your this content.text file. Paste that one. Okay, so paste your content here. Okay. So you've done this one, and then compile this. Okay, just click on recompile button, or Control S also works here. Okay, when you do that, so that content will basically reflect here. So that you should be in a position to see. So with proper format, it will display in your PDF. So you are able to do this part. Yeah. So the next one is
Sir, can I come in?
yes.
Sir, I have one doubt. So, coming to the details of coursework completed, it is showing as a column one, the tablet format. So, if we want to add any more details regarding the content of what PhD course and which year or which date we had gone through, how we can add it.
So you want to extend. So here in the data file itself, if you see this particular data file, so here we have provided, say for example, this is PhD 336, and here research methodology, like that we have given. So additionally, we have given some more. Okay, so some more options. Now you can add up to 5 courses. So here
Oh, okay.
empty spaces you try to fill. So additional column, I mean rows will come. Okay, in data file,
Okay.
data.text file. Okay.
So
So
with the help of
otherwise,
sir, with the help of this syntax, we can add more column,
no,
more
see,
rows.
the coursework is basically limited, right? So
Yes, yes.
unnecessarily, why to add so many coursework? That's why we limited only up to 5. Okay, so
No, no, no.
definitely more is.
Yeah, if we have one more table, we can add it like that only.
So you can add it. You can add it. With the consultation of me, try to add if you have more than 5.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so please consult me if you want to add more than 5. Okay. Okay, so now hopefully you are able to see this particular abstract in your content, and then the keyword is just simply say for example I have 3 keyword. These are the keywords. You just copy paste those keywords. Okay, after the after that flower brackets. Okay, so those keywords you just try to keep it after the flower bracket. So here you don't keep anything on the flower bracket here. These are all the content. It should be outside. So now you see here I just added some keyword and I am just saving. Okay, so now that keyword is reflecting here. Okay. So if you want to leave one line blank, then double slash you can use to give one line extra line. Okay, so you are able to see this kind of content in your screen for your document. Okay, shall I?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Manoj, tell me,
Sir,
please.
yeah. Sir, every paragraph, there is a tab, I hope.
Uh-huh. Every paragraph?
We don't want to give a tab, sir.
So there is no tab right here? You want to give tab?
Sir, I don't want to give a tab. Means, for example, here keyword is appearing like, which has a space of tab.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Now here one point what you have to remember at this particular point, see the template you should not modify. If they are telling, if there is no tab in the abstract, in the content, it has to be as it is. So whatever Christ University is providing, that you have to abide. So you should not change. Say for example, after introduction, is coming capital letter. So you should not make it, sentence case. Those things are not allowed. So we can do. The thing is, the tab is basically the Christ University template is telling us to give one tab there. So that's why we kept one tab. But structural modifications we should not do here. So only that one we have to understand at this particular point. Whenever you are working on a thesis, whenever you are working on any journal paper, or whenever you are working on any kind of textbook, you should not modify the structure. Okay, just focus on the content. Is that okay? Uh,
Yeah, sir. I have seen some of the, format of publication, sir, where we don't require the tab. That's what I don't know how to be remove that, tab for sentences. If you
but
remove the gap between space between the two sentences, it will be appear without tab, sir. But if I want to give a space in code,
Correct.
LaTeX code, yeah, and even I don't want to be give a tab for the sentences. So because I did not get that syntax. Previously I tried it, sir. Yeah, that's what I have that query, sir.
But structural, let us not touch this structural modification. Okay, structural modifications we should not do for any document. So we'll restrain that. So today's session only adding the content to this template and generating the research proposal. Okay. And next 2 classes we can focus extensively on that, because that will become some kind of some kind of scripting I have to start. So I'm restraining to
I got it, sir. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So I think everybody done this abstract addition and keyword addition. So now what you can do, so then next the introduction part. Okay, so introduction, you may have some content like you have Word file. Okay, some content you may have. Okay, so just copy paste that content. Okay, so you may have some lengthy content. Okay, so delete whatever the existing things are. Okay, just paste your content. So, and after introduction section, okay, and so don't delete this slash section introduction, and under this one you keep the entire your introduction content. Okay, so whatever you have, so the complete content can come and sit in this particular place. Okay, so I'm just adding that one. So okay, so and then recompile it. So copy paste only. So you have a introduction content in your Word file or any text document. What you can do, you can copy paste here, and that basically reflect here. So you have done this up to this point, it's fine. Everybody pasted your content, and you could able to see some content reflecting on the PDF. Yeah, so that's great. So at this point, let us see. You may have some figure in this particular place. After some introduction, you may have some figure. Okay, so then what you have to do? You just have to keep one figure here. Okay, so what is the procedure to keep that particular figure here? That I'll tell you now. Okay, so let me give you some some code. Okay, so I'll just paste this code in the so I'll just paste this code in the that Google Doc. Okay, so just go to this class notes, and the figure code I just added here. Okay, so that figure code is basically this. So you can take this one. Okay, so take this particular code and put it in your, copy this one. Okay, copy this one and go to your board leaf and paste there. Okay, that's all. Take this code in the Google Doc and paste in this particular place. Wherever you want that picture, at that particular place, you just paste. Was step 1. Okay, so this is what you have to do first step. Second step. So there is one folder called pictures. Okay, so there is one folder called pictures. Okay, so now here what you have to do, say for example, I'll take some pictures. Say one picture I want. Let me take some picture like yeah. So okay, so some kind of one picture I just want to take, say. So this picture I want to keep it in my LaTeX document. Say I just saved it. So you should have when you want to add some picture, you should have the the picture picture itself, it should not have it in the Word file. So you see here, so this is my picture. Okay, so this is the picture what I want to add. So this PNG picture, I want to add it in my LaTeX file. So now let me give some a short name. Okay, say this is maybe LaTeX logo, something like that. So this is my picture. So this picture I want to put it in this particular place. So in my overleaf, so that should appear here after introduction. So for that, what I'll do, you have to come to this picture folder, okay, and upload. What you have to upload, you need to select that particular picture, maybe that is present in the desktop. So LaTeX logo, and upload that particular picture in this picture folder. Okay, picture folder, and this one you just give the folder name pictures. Okay, and then the LaTeX logo. Okay, the picture and the LaTeX logo. So this one you just try to give here. So picture is the folder name and LaTeX logo is the name of the file. So now you see this one, okay, so should match. So the whatever you uploaded, that file name and this file name should match. And the second one is, this is the folder name, and that folder name and the picture folder name should match. So that is done. And here, if you see, this one is basically the scaling factor of the picture, and this is basically the caption for that particular picture, LaTeX logo. Okay, so that is the caption I am giving. Okay, so and then what you do, you just compile it. Click on compile. So this is the procedure to add any picture in your document. So can you see here? I mean, it is very big now. So picture pixel is very high. So now what I can do, I can reduce that scaling factor. I can adjust. Okay, and I can reduce the picture size. I just made it as 0.1. Okay, now can you see here? It is reflecting. Say maybe 0.2 also. Now, depending upon your requirement, you just adjust the scaling factor. So I just made it as 0.2 now. So that means that a picture is reflecting in my document. Okay. So now what is the steps you have to do? Copy this picture code and paste it in your overleaf source file wherever you want picture, and upload that particular picture in the picture directory. Upload, click on these three dots, and there is one upload option is there, and select the picture, and that will come to your file. And then what you have to do, so you just have to change some parameter in the script. Okay, folder name and picture name you just have to change. Okay, caption related to your picture, whatever caption, you just have to give that caption. So this is the procedure to add pictures. The next one is basically, you see here, label is there, figure RB is there. Okay, figure RB. So now I am just making that as LaTeX logo, something like that. So this is the reference or the reference ID for this particular figure. If you are referring this particular figure somewhere else, okay, then the reference ID will be used. Say for example here, okay, now you see charging cost as per the figure. Okay, as per the figure slash reference. Then inside that reference, okay, you just have to give that the ID. Okay, so you just have to give the ID. Okay, so then what you have to recompile that. So recompile this particular part. Now can you see here? So I think you should be in a position to see this much of reflection in your document. So that is picture is added.
Sir,
Caption
can I
is
share
added.
my screen?
Yeah, yes, 2 seconds. I'll complete this picture and then I'll just take, I'll come to all the machine. Okay. Is it fine? Yeah. So now ensure that you are able to add any figures to your document here. So now here you see, whenever you want to add any picture, copy paste. Okay, copy paste the script, upload the picture name, and change the caption and file name. So this is what you do. So normally it is a kind of copy paste only. LaTeX is not a kind of logical programming. Okay, it's simply some ready-made scripts you have to copy paste in your document, just that to reflect that particular content. So only what we have to learn: how to keep figure, how to keep table, how to keep equations. So these are some few contents we will be working on LaTeX. So that's all. Okay, if you learn that content, and then you are a master. Okay, so that much simple LaTeX is. Okay, so now I just taught you how to add figure. Figure, take this content, paste it where you want that figure. JPEG, PNG, everything is fine. I mean, in fact, the good part is that even it takes the vector graphics, and it is always recommended to go for vector graphics instead of this PNG JPEG format. So all the textbooks, the professional, writers, we uses, vector graphics. So the quality will be very high. So try to use vector graphics, that SVG format or EPS format. So in your research, just keep that in your mind. So you have to use vector graphics instead of pixel graphics. So here I'm just using pixel graphics. So since you are all familiar with this JPEG PNG, so you can add that one. Okay. So please add one figure and try to see whether you can getting that figure in your document. Fine.
Is there any textbook, sir?
Yes, sir.
Textbook for reference.
I'll provide. So some tutorial books I have. Okay, you can refer to that. Yes, so I'll provide some textbooks.
So
Thank you,
where
sir.
will we
Thanks a
see
lot.
the begin and that code, sir? That part of the code which we just used.
Yeah. So where you want the picture at that particular place you want to paste. So
Yes.
can you see here before
Where will we find that, sir?
I just given in the class notes. If you go to this class notes, I just pasted that particular code. Can you take this one?
Okay.
The class note, Google Drive, if you go to this Google Drive link, you will get it. Even I pasted now. You can take it from this particular document. Okay. So any difficulty in adding figure? So let me know. So I'll just work with you now.
Sir, is this the standard format for preparing the thesis, sir? Which either they will use some as a ready-made template where we can upload the data and create the thesis.
Yes. Even thesis also I only prepared. The template is even is created, and every research scholar has to follow the template. Okay, so it is mandatory also. So last year they left it, but this year onwards they LaTeX is mandatory. You are not allowed to submit your thesis using Word. Okay, and I'll share that. Even that thesis also, working on the thesis is similar to this proposal writing. So that's why have some grip on this proposal writing. Okay.
Sir, actually, what is the major impact for using the LaTeX software, sir? Like, what is the difference between Word file and creating using Word and using LaTeX, sir?
See, the LaTeX, the advantage of the LaTeX is basically, see, when lot of inherent advantages are there. One is the quality of the output what produced by the LaTeX is highest. Okay, and the placing a equation, and structure. See, when you use Word, okay, 50% of your effort will go to formatting. So in LaTeX, that is 0%. You no need to modify any structure. You are only focusing on the content. So now I am just training because you are a beginner. So if you have some some kind of familiarity, this proposal you can prepare using 10 minutes. 10 minutes is sufficient to prepare this template if you have the content. Okay, so that kind of robustness or fastness you can use in LaTeX to prepare any document. And you see, even
Like
textbook also
ready-made,
you can use the same procedure. Textbook
it's
also.
like ready-made format available, sir. Everything is fixed.
Everything is
Content
fixed.
size. Okay.
Yes, everything is fixed. See, in this template also, introduction. Okay, so this literacy, this section headings are there now. That also you should not change. So this is basically defined by the Christ University. So we have to follow this, thing. So you have annual progress report. You have thesis, everything. Even in fact, you can download and keep it with you. So annual proposal report. Okay, all the LaTeX templates, is uploaded in this particular place. Even thesis template is also available. So you can go to this particular GitHub link, and updated version will always be available at this particular place. And you can have a look at this. And even that is completely automated thesis template is available. So you can start using that one. Okay.
Sir, even with respect to tables also, we need to convert it into .jpg file and we need to add it, or how, sir?
No. Table, you have a script for that also. So you see here one notepad is there. Na? So for everything you have a script. For putting table, you have a script. For keeping figure, you have a script. To keep any equation, you have a script. So some kind of some 10 type of scripts you have. So if you keep this 10 types of script, you can easily work on LaTeX.
Okay, sir.
So
Thank you,
here
sir.
everything will be something like this. So this kind of script will be there, and you just have to copy paste, and you just keep on writing your content. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So in fact, I'll just showcase, say for example, my thesis. Okay, prepared using LaTeX. So you can see, the it is basically used. I used LaTeX to prepare this particular thesis. Okay, so most of them are vector graphics. Okay, so the format, the equation, it gives some kind of textbook feeling, So that is the quality what you will get when you use this, LaTeX. Okay, so that's why we always recommend you to, use the LaTeX. Okay, so definitely there are a lot of advantages are there. You will come to know, and in fact, I told you, in if you listen to my session, so all world-class universities uses the LaTeX. If you go to IITs, they prepare all the document using LaTeX only. So, somewhere we are, lag behind, in this particular aspect. Okay.
So other tools are available, sir. Same thing as such like this.
Okay. What Firoz?
Sir, could any other tools are available? Same thing like this, sir, is available. The only this LaTeX is available. Any other, if you propose, it's nice. So we can at least we can know there are other tools also.
So tool in the sense LaTeX only. Okay. So apart from LaTeX, you have so many document preparation like OpenOffice, LibreOffice, even using Google Office, you can prepare your document, but there is no alternative for the LaTeX. Okay, so the LaTeX there is no alternative for LaTeX. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So any other questions related to this? Are you are able to get the figure? Yeah, Varun.
Sir, can you? Hello, sir. Sir, you uploaded one picture, no, sir?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
If I want to upload two pictures side by side, is there any possibility?
Yes, possible. So that is what I am going to deal in next class. It's basically putting table and keeping two figures side by side, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll show you the technique. So all those techniques I'll deal. So I don't want to get into too much technicalities here. Okay, so this session I'll just limit to just a simple way of working. Okay, so I think you should be in a position to keep some text. You should be in a position to keep some figures. Okay, let me keep one table and equation. Then I think we are done with some, some learning. Okay.
Sir, will this be useful in reducing plagiarism, sir?
Plagiarism?
Like after creating a document with respect to LaTeX, sir, will
Yeah.
it help us even in reducing with respect to plagiarism, sir?
Plagiarism is not at all connecting with the whether you write in Word or in LaTeX. It won't help. Okay, so plagiarism is completely different. It's content matching. Okay, so
Right.
it basically, so it is not connected with the plagiarism reduction, and it won't help.
Okay, sir. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So after this, proposal report, you need to test your, proposal report using, I mean, this Turnitin tool or, Urkund software, and that report also you need to submit. So you cannot copy paste any content from the internet. So plagiarism also you need to check and, attach that particular plagiarism report in along with this proposal report. So
Sir,
hence,
even proposal, sir.
yes.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay. So any doubts here?
Can you show once again, sir, how to upload that thing?
How to upload figure?
Yes, sir. We have copied this, but we can't able to see the image.
Yeah, you change this particular folder name, pictures.
Pictures, we went for pictures then. Oh, no, sir, I didn't change.
Yeah, please change that name of that folder, pictures. Then recompile and confirm back to me whether you are getting.
Okay, sir. I'll check.
Yeah.
Sir, even I changed the picture's name, sir, also, but it's not showing, sir.
Okay. So in that case, shall I visit your screen?
Yes, sir, yes.
Yeah. Could you please tell me your name, sir?
Sir, Sai Krishna, Chelluri Sai Krishna.
Sai Krishna. Yes, Sai Krishna. Sai Krishna, I just gave the presenter permission.
Yes,
could
sir.
you please share your screen?
Yes, sir, 1 minute. Here, sir. Visible, sir.
Yes, still it is not visible. And what I request in the class, if anybody is put in LaTeX, okay, so in this way, you have to collaboratively, you have to work, until, everybody gains some, confidence in LaTeX. Everybody should work in your activity session like this and, help others and, so I think I just gave the presenter role.
Yes, sir. Now it's visible, sir.
No. You have not shared it.
1
Click on
minute.
share is one.
Sir.
Share. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Sir.
1 minute.
Sir. Sir, figure number is taking automatically.
Okay. Now I'll just tell you the picture. The P is capital.
1 minute, sir.
And recompile.
Yes. It's showing like this, sir.
Okay. Now expand your picture folder. Expand your picture folder. Left. Expand. Yeah. Expand. Click on that arrow button at the beginning. Yeah. So what is that? Christ logo dot JPG, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, spelling mistake, na? Christ logo is not there, na? Yeah, Christ PNG is there. Christ logo dot JPG is there, but you have given Christ dot JPG, so that is not there.
Achha. So I should. Okay, sir. Tell me, sir.
Yeah, change that one. Make it PNG or make it Christ logo dot JPG. So it should work. No. Yeah.
Okay.
Just go to content only. Go to content only. Let us see. Click on the content. Content dot tech.
1 minute.
So just below we are seeing, na? Yeah. That file.
Here I have to change JPG logo.
Yeah, Christ. Yeah, whichever. No, the file name should be correct.
PNG. Dot PNG.
Dot PNG.
1 minute.
Not after the yeah. So
Fresh.
.png. You deleted the flower bracket. You have to add.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yes. Close flower bracket and just recompile. It should work.
Yes.
Correct. Coming.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Please. I mean, this kind of error, everybody will get. So that's why it's all learning. Okay. So
Yes.
if anybody sharing their screen, all others should also focus. Okay. So that is helps really. No,
Yes, sir.
there may be some common error everybody will get. So definitely it helps. So is that done, Sai Krishna? Could you please unshare?
Yes, sir. I will share it, sir.
Okay. So so everybody added this particular picture in your document. Any difficulty?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Could you please confirm everybody uploaded the figures? You are able to see the figures in your document? Yes, okay.
Sir, in the paragraph you mentioned figure 1, right? It's not coming for me. So can you please help on me?
Okay, so now what is that? So this name, the figure : LaTeX logo should match with the label tag. So is it matching in your case? The figure : LaTeX logo should match with the label tag. If that matches, it will work.
Okay, sir. Got it. Thank you, sir. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, any issues in any of the placing pictures? Okay, fine. So now what I'll do, I'll just assume that you may have some kind of in problem objective, say. Okay, I just came to this objective. Okay, I may have some kind of uh, say list. Okay, bullets and numbering. Okay, so my the objective of the like this research work. Okay, is objectives of the research work are something like this. So are something like this, and here you want some bullets and numbering. Okay, so how to do that one? So now you see, I'll just give you one complicated bullets and numbering. Okay, so if you see this one, so there are two things. I'll place it in the Google Doc. One is basically this one is so bullets and numbering, bullets. Okay, so and okay, so here I'll just paste this particular code, and it's a complicated code. And if you have numbering, okay, so numbering, if you have any recursive numbering, then you can use this particular tag. Okay, so not this one. So you can use this enumerate tag. So these two tags you just have to remember. So very frequently we'll be using that. Say for example, I'll take this, copy this one, I'll paste it into my document. Okay, just for the understanding purpose, just copy paste that tag and compile it. So and just try to see logically how that content is organized in your paper. Can you see here? So how it is reflecting? So these are all basically looking like some kind of symbols and nested points, correct? So now what we have to do, we need only say 4 points. So this nested points are not there. Then what you can do, you can delete this begin itemize, end itemize. So whatever you sub itemize is there, you can delete, and you can keep the only 4 thing. And here you can provide. So this is the syntax: begin itemize, item followed by some statement. So that will come in the as a bullet point. Okay, objective 1 like this. Okay, maybe objective 2 like this. So second objective maybe like this. You got it. So you can keep a number of objectives like this, and you can you can compile and you can see how that particular content works. So now I just modified that one. So this is how it is reflecting. So if you have any bullets or to be a point, if you want to represent some points, then this is the code what you have to use. So if you have any recursive, you can keep bullets, points inside some points. Okay, so that is basically nested. So I provided nested syntax. Okay, and if you want simply some 4-5 points sequentially, then you can use this way. So you are able to place this kind of content in your document. Try this one. So now the thing is, whatever objectives you have in your thesis proposal, just copy paste those objectives in this particular document. Okay, so this is a simple method. So everybody getting this one? So I'll just paste that also as an example. One more example. Okay, so you are able to place this content. I mean, today just try to copy paste and run. Okay, so and see whether you are getting the result. So next one, so just copy the same thing, whatever you pasted. Say methodology, I may have some steps. Okay, I may have to, give some, list in, using numbering. So then what I have to use? So there is one keyword is there, enumerate. If you replace itemize with enumerate, then what happens? You will get a numbered, list. So can you see here? So if you use enumerate instead of the itemize, you will get the numbered list. That's all. So this is the syntax. So even you can try this one. Okay, I'm just providing this particular content just below the some complicated enumerate option, and this is very simple enumerate option. You can try in the screen, and you can extend. Okay, as per your proposal writing, you just copy paste that particular points, replacing this objective 1 and objective 2, objective 3, so that will reflect in your document. So all are working. Everything is fine. Yeah. So I think your pasted picture is done. Okay, some bullets items are done. Okay, and the numbering also we have done, correct? So numbering is also done. So next, let us take up something like table. Okay, so let us take up some table. Maybe you got some result. Okay, or some when you are doing some literature survey, you may have to add some table. Okay, so then what you can do?
I missed to follow one thing. What is the difference between itemize and enumerate?
Sir, enumerate is basically bullets. Sorry. Itemize is a basically bullets, and enumerate is basically numbering. 1, 2, 3, 4 you are getting now. So because of enumerate you are getting here, and itemize means it's just some kind of
Okay.
bullets.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. Sir. So try to work. It may look very simple, but try to add and see whether it is working. Just confirm. Okay. So let me add a simple table. Okay, I'll just provide the table syntax. Okay, so let me add one table. So try to take this particular table. Okay, so now I'll just paste this particular code in the Google Sheet. So this is for the table. Okay, so I just added that particular script, and take the same script and put it in some place where you want that particular table to come. Okay, so you just added this one, and again just try to compile. So after compilation, you should be in a position to see one table like this. So a table script, I think you have taken, and hopefully you may be you added this one. This table is got added in your yeah, done. Good. Okay, that's great. And here some inputs at this particular point. Okay, so that's what there is no programming here. Just to see this script and try to learn. Okay, like this, say for example, student marks, and that command itself tells a slash caption. So that means this is the caption of that particular table, student marks. And then if you see this particular place, h line is there, and after that one line is there, then after that name and marks are coming, and this ampersand symbol is basically column separator, and double slash symbol is basically row separator. Okay, ampersand is basically column separator, and double slash is basically row separator, and names and marks are printing. Okay, then again it is placing one horizontal line, and Ajay, and in the next column 10 is coming, and 2 records are coming. Okay, and label. So we know that the label is basically the identity for that particular table. Okay, I am just giving SM, maybe student marks. That can be any variable. So you can give any name here. So that won't reflect anywhere, but that will be useful for the referring that particular table somewhere in your document. Okay, so this is very important for the research scholar. Citation, referring table, figures, everything is most important thing in in many places like journals, articles, theses, everywhere. Okay, so now that's why this label is important. So I think you place this particular table in your document, and you may be getting the result. Now what I'll ask you, say for example, here something is there, some string is there. Okay, so R, path symbol R, and again one path symbol. Now what this indicates, so this indicates something, the settings for the table. Okay, now if you say R means right align. If you see the first column, it is right align. If you want center alignment, you can give it C. The next column, if you see, so that is basically left alignment, right alignment. If you want to make that as a right alignment, you can give left alignment. So when you recompile that one, you can see the first column will become center aligned, and the second column will become left aligned. Can you see here? So that reflection happened. Assume that you want to add one more column. Okay, so then you can extend that one with say right alignment. Okay, you want vertical column. So this pipe symbol tells that you want vertical column. If you don't place this, vertical column will not come. So pipe symbol, vertical column, and what is that column name? Column name may be age. Okay, and similarly, all record you should have the content. Okay, age content maybe 21. Okay, or and age maybe 22, something like this. So now I added one more right aligned column with the caption for that particular column is age, and I added 2 record. So I just compiled that one. Now what happens? Let us see. Can you see here? 3 columns came. So assume that you want to extend more number of rows. Then what you can do, you can copy paste the same thing. Okay, and you can include something like RAM, so 25, and age maybe 20, like this, and you can recompile. So you can add number of any number of columns and any number of rows. Okay, so I think probably try to test this table also. The table what I given is basically just 2 rows and 2 columns, and this is for 3 rows and 3 columns, and you can extend that to a number of rows and a number of columns. So
if we have to keep empty a cell, how to keep it, sir?
Lalasa, what Lalasa?
If suppose Vinay 20 and 22 are there, no sir, if I want to keep the number 20 empty, how do I do it, sir?
Yeah, 20 empty, just to keep it, don't give anything, just don't give anything after ampersand, keep it nothing. Okay, keep it void, and it won't print anything on the output. Can you see here? Nothing is there, right?
Yes, sir. Great, sir. Thank
you. Yeah. So ampersand is important here, and this setting is important in table, and this double slash is basically the row separator you should know. And you see H line, horizontal line, where all it is coming, you just have to understand. So just try to analyze this particular script for some time and then go ahead with modification. Okay, that will really helps you. So try to keep this particular table in your document, and similarly, if at all any table is present in your proposal, okay, so try to use this particular table syntax and extend. Okay, so as per your requirement. And in fact, maybe next session I'll give you the extensive shortcut methods to include all those things. Maybe you see here name, okay, marks, maybe any complicated data. Say for example, I can open say one CSV file like like this. Yeah, I think last class, I think we say this table, assume that we may have to take yeah, so this content, the content of this particular table. So what you can do, you can select whatever content you want, and there is one add-on is there, LaTeX add-on in Excel itself. If you click on that particular code, what happens? So that will basically generate. Okay, so that basically generates the LaTeX code directly. Can you see here? So convert the LaTeX. So the entire LaTeX code it will provide. So that add-on is also there. You just have to copy paste in your document. All those things will reflect in your document. So that is also available, that I'll showcase in the next class. But now you just try to stick to this simple script and ensure the table is reflecting in your document. And you should be in a position to do some minor changes. Okay, all are done.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
If you want to add some more columns, how?
Yeah, you can add. Say for example, if you want to add one more column, I told you the syntax here. C means center. So that means after seeing this, you can see here CLR is there. Center, left, right. That means 3 columns are there. So then if you want one more column, you can have one more column, maybe center justification. Okay. So then what you have to do correspondingly, all the you have to add ampersand, then the section heading, say maybe, maybe some kind of email. Okay, and after that you can add the records. Okay, so email one, something like this. So ampersand is important here, ampersand, and so now I added one more column, one more column in this particular record, so that will reflect.
And sir, one more thing, how to represent table 1 in the paragraph?
How to refer or represent or paste? What's
Refer in the paragraph.
Okay, refer in the paragraph. So very simple. This name we need. This tab colon SM is there, na? So this is the name of the table. So now, say for example, in introduction, maybe in introduction, maybe in the first line itself, you may have to, or at the end, I'll try to, yeah, maybe I'll put it here. Say maybe as per table /ref only. So there is no different word. /ref followed by that name of that particular reference ID. So reference ID of that particular table. So when you compile this one, what happens? I'll just showcase. So if you come and see this document, okay, so this is how it comes as per table 1. So when you have hundreds of table in your document, so everything will be automatically numbered and automatically references will be invoked, and it will provide you the errorless document. So when you use like this, so say for example, if you hard code your document like this, table 1. Okay, say if you interchange the table, so this number you have to change. So this is not a best practice. So instead, you have to use the variable. Okay, so if you use variables in your document, then okay, so that your document will become intact. Okay, so whatever iterations, whatever modifications you do, so always it will be the proper. Okay, so this is the way in which you need to add tables. Table is clear. Add a table.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, so now the next one is, I think, maybe equation. Okay, so I don't know. In the proposal,
in the table, if we
yes,
want
sir.
to put some grids between Ajay and Vinay and Ram.
Grids in the sense, sir?
For example, the title, is this a recommended format?
Yes, sir. Yeah, grid in the sense, sir. What kind of grid?
I want a line, horizontal line between Ajay, the row, first row and second row.
Yeah. So, and you can place this /h line is there. Na? So this, if you just place in between Ajay and Vinay, if you place this h line and if you recompile, a line will come. The horizontal line will come.
There is no table function to put the grid like Excel.
Yeah, so this itself is the horizontal line and this pipe symbol are the two controls what we have in this LaTeX to control vertical lines and horizontal lines, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so any other things you have done successfully completed this table? Shall we go for equation?
Sir, I have a doubt. So for these tables, when we name table 1, table 2, is there an option to give table 1.1, 1.2, or is it just whole numbers there?
So that,
table and figures.
yeah, so in LaTeX, that also you don't have a control. Okay. So why? Because I'll tell you. So for example, this is a kind of report format. In report format, if you see the sections are 1, 2, so there is no chapter here, correct? There is no chapter. So it's just simply a section with one flow. So that means figures also will be given as table 1, table 2, table 3, and figures will be figure 1, figure 2, figure 3. If you have a thesis format, or if you have any the document having chapters, then there 1.1, 1.2 everything will come.
Okay.
So it is depends on the type of document what you are making. So if it is a sequential document, sequential numbering will come, especially this kind of report format. Okay, so here you won't get any 1.1 and all. So there is no meaning, right? Say for example, here section. These are all simply a sections. So it's not a chapter. So only for chapter it will give 1.1, 1.2 like that. Okay.
Okay. So, but then if 1.1 and 1.2 is there, and
Okay.
for 1.1 chapter, I
Okay.
have more than two figures. So then it takes in default.
No, yeah, it will sequentially, automatically, it will provide the numbers. If you have a three numbers, 1.1, 1.2, 1. So that's what. So you no need to worry about all those semantic work. Everything will LaTeX will take care. So this numbering and arrangement, everything will happen in the backend itself. Okay, so we just have to worry about the referring, giving variable and referring. That's all.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Yeah. Any other thing? Everybody completed? Any other issues so that I can get in and I can fix that one? Yeah, I think everybody is working.
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay, sir.
Yeah, so that's great. So a simple a shortcut method I'll give you for the equation. Okay, so equation I'll explain. What kind of equation you can place. You can place inline equation. You can place equation with numbering, and you can place equation without numbering. All those things are possible. Say I'll just place a simple equation. So this is the tag what you have to use in equation. Okay, so if you observe, if you're seeing my screen, okay, so this is the format, begin equation and end equation. So to provide the equation, so and to write an equation, what I'll suggest for the research scholar, so you can use math type. Okay, so math type equation editor is there. So you can use this particular equation editor and you can type your equation. So just give me 2 seconds. I'll just fix this math type. Okay, hope you're seeing my screen. In math type, you can type any complicated equation. Say, for example, I can type like this. Okay, so x x bar, something like this. Anything x dot is equal to any matrix. Some kind of matrix you can have. Okay, so you may be having some kind of complicated matrix with all special symbol and all. Okay, so this kind of thing you may have. Okay, so I'm just taking some some matrix. Okay, so you can see. I don't know. I'm just considering some random equation. So I just want to showcase. So now this equation you have, you want this equation to come in LaTeX. So for that, what you can do in in math type, you have something called cut copy preferences, where you can change that to the text format, and you can copy this and Control C, and you can go to your LaTeX equation, and you delete this slash, and bracket, and when you compile, that equation will come. So this is the shortest method what I got it till now. So any kind of equation you can place in your document. So using this method, math type, it will generate the math LaTeX equation for you, and you can place inside that begin and end equation, and that will reflect here. So try to download math type and work. And for now, so try to work on this particular code and see whether this is working in your machine or not. So to keep any equation, so this is the method what you have to follow. So I just pasted one equation code, and you just try to observe and see whether that equation is appearing in your document. In a longer run, so you'll be practiced, and you'll be trained, and without any tools, you will be writing this kind of equations, okay, without using any third-party tool. So you see equation numbering, everything will be given, and also you can also do some kind of referencing, like as per equation. Okay, so as per equation, number is basically you can use refer. What is the name of that particular equation? Equation 1 to 3. So this is the name of that particular equation. So after that you can recompile. So that basically reflects in your document. So can you see here equation 1? So everything will be automatically taken care in the backend itself. So I think everybody done this. Could you please do this equation in your document? If at all, if you have any equation in your proposal document, this will really helps you. And so I think you don't use the pictures. Take a snapshot and don't keep that picture as a equation in your document. So that will really dilute the quality of the report, or the proposal.
Sir, where you have used that math, sir? I mean, it's a tool.
Which one, sir?
You have typed the equation and just copied in the LaTeX, sir. I mean, which is it tool or is it software, sir?
Math type. So math type is a software. So there, here you have to carefully, you have to go to preferences, cut copy preferences, and you have to select the second option. Okay, text format, and you have to press OK. Now, whatever Control C, Control V you do, everything in the backend will happen text only. Text copy, text paste. That kind of thing will happen.
Sir, math type is a licensed version?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Math type is a licensed version.
So we should have a license, sir. The trial version is there, sir.
But for you, there will not be any problem. Okay, so nobody can decode whether it is generated from the math type or not. So you can use. So you are safe.
So how to install math type?
Sir, math type is you will get 1 month or 2 month subscription for free math type. After that, it will lock. So so you can use that one, and you have to pay some amount, and you have to procure the licenser. So so that is what we have to do.
Is there software for the equation making?
What, sir?
Is there any other software recommended other than math type?
I suggest this one. No, there are many are there, but there you have to work on some kind of code debugging. So that I'm trying to avoid at the beginning stage. Definitely after 1 year you can take up and you can avoid these tools. But there it is very difficult for the beginners to keep debugging this particular code. Okay, say for example, say begin, what is this kind of statement, all those things. So that's why code debugging I am just avoiding at this particular point, sir.
Sure.
Okay, so any other you have kept this equation in your document and compiled. You are getting the equation in your document. So this is the way what you have to use. So use math type. Okay, change cut copy preferences in MATLAB. Copy there, paste it into your document. It will provide a very nice equation. And in fact, you can give any complicated equation as well. So if you see the mathematics textbooks, everything is made up of developed using LaTeX. That kind of nice equation you will get it using this LaTeX. Okay. Yeah, so done.
Sir, yeah, just now, I mean, search in Google, sir, there are different links are showing for math software, sir.
Math type, recent one you can take it. I mean, they have, they have a lot of plugins also.
Because I found the different sources, sir. Which one is right, I don't know. So that's what.
So if you just type, math type, okay, so you will directly go to that company. So this is Virus is the company who produces this particular math type. Now you can see here math download is there, na? So you can download this one, and you can use a trial version, and you can work. So this is the place. Virus is basically the company name. They produce this particular software. Okay.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Yeah. So the equation is completed. Equation is done. So now let me just now scroll, and the rest of the content. Okay, so you can fill up. Okay, it's like a form filling. Okay, now you know the table. So you know the table, and if you want to keep anything in this future plan and timeline, now what you have to carefully go to that particular place, and you just have to accomplishment of objective one. Okay, so duration, what is your duration, and year, maybe 1 month, like this you have to type. Okay, or maybe 6 month, and after that ampersand symbol, and what is expected outcome. Expected outcome is maybe hardware, hardware development, something like that. Okay, so just given you're trying to fill this particular table, and carefully after inside that ampersand symbol, you just enter that particular your things, and that will reflect here. Okay, so in this way you can fill this particular. This is also a simple table only. Okay, so that is reflecting here. So you just have to appropriately fill that particular table. Okay, similarly, the workshops and events and seminars. So you can see that is also a table. Okay, inside this particular ampersand, you just keep, so that content will basically reflect in that particular column. So very simple. So it's like a the syntax now of the table. You just have to give the content inside this particular ampersand symbol. Very simple. So like that, you just update this particular table. Okay. So then last part is basically bibliography. Bibliography, IEEE format. Try to keep all your bibliography content in IEEE format. Okay, I just given one example for different types of document, for journal, book, okay, and URLs, okay, and some kind of any other document. So I given some example. You can refer this, and you can add your bibliography content. For each bibliography content, you just give the one name for that particular bibliography item. So here you can say I just given some kind of for this second reference, I just given A B C D E F. So some random name, some related name you just give, and like that you just populate this bibliography.tex file. So just above that. So that means you, for your proposal, you just have to update data file, content file, bibliography file. So these are the three things you have to update. So nothing else. So don't modify any other file in your in this particular template. So after filling all these things, you will get a proposal document. Okay, you will get a proposal document. And what you have to remember, one more thing. See, this is the last thing what you have to do after keeping all your content in this proposal document. Okay, say a citation. I'll just tell you the citation, which is very important. Say, for example, ABCD is the name of the item, second item. So I want to, I want to refer that particular item in my content. Okay, so maybe somewhere in the introduction. Say what you have to do, you have to use a command called cite. Okay, cite followed by the citation, A, B, C, D, E, F, some name, right? So you just give that name of that particular citation. then what happens in your document? So if you go to your introduction, okay, if you go to your introduction, so that will basically will be called here. So can you see here? Okay, so sorry, that will be called, yeah. So in abstract, I know unknowingly I just kept it in abstract. Can you see here? It is coming in abstract 2. Citation 2 is coming. What is the command? Cite followed by the name, the identity of the particular reference file. Okay, so that you can find it in bibliography.txt file. So these three files, you just have to do some groundwork, and just try to use logical sense and develop this particular proposal template. Okay, and then after this, again come back to this data file. This is most important. After generating this one, okay, you see here, okay, this document is before plagiarism. Just type before here. So when you type before word here in data file, last tag, line number 156, when you type before, and if you try to compile, the plagiarism report will not come in your proposal document. So that won't come. So if you type after, okay, after, then the plagiarism report will be attached to your document. Plagiarism report will be attached to your document. Can you see here? Plagiarism report is coming here. Okay, so then what is the logic? So you just have to type before, okay, and assume that, so you compile this document, that means plagiarism report will not come, and then download that PDF file. Okay, so download that particular PDF file. So you will get a PDF file and try to download that PDF file to your machine, and that PDF template will come. So this is basically the output file. Give this particular file to plagiarism software. Okay, you will get the report, PDF report. Okay, so that PDF report, you just have to place it in the document. In the document folder, upload that particular plagiarism report. Okay, and then come here and make it after. So this is the procedure what you have to do to attach your plagiarism report along with this particular proposal report. So give before, generate PDF, give it for plagiarism, and after obtaining plagiarism report, keep that plagiarism report in the document folder and just change this to after and generate one more time. So then a plagiarism report will be attached to your proposal. So, and after attaching, download the PDF. That will be the ultimate proposal what you will be submitting to the Center for Research. So this is what you will submit. So everything will be in sequence. So plagiarism report also come along with the document. So this is the steps what you have to provide. So this is just some kind of initial introduction for the research proposal writing. So so maybe we have another 2 classes.
I have one doubt, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can plagiarism be checked through this LaTeX software?
No. It cannot be used for checking. It is only typesetting tool, and it is not connecting to any repositories or any content in the internet or any other places. So it is not.
So we have to manually we have to enter it.
You have to submit this one to any of the plagiarism software, and you have to generate that report, and that report you have to keep it in this particular folder. That's all.
Okay.
Got it, no, sir? So just make sure that don't submit your proposal, thesis, in any unauthenticated, free plagiarism tools. Okay, so try to upload only in authenticated places. So in our college we have Urkund. Okay, so you can ask the Center for Research coordinator, and they will provide you the email IDs to whom you have to send your proposal report, and they will generate the report and they will give it to you. Okay, so don't upload anywhere. So just have that practice. Okay, so that's all from my end today. And if at all any issues are there, you can tell me now, and I'll try to take attendance quickly if possible.
Once again, can you show the citing format? How to cite in the
Yes,
paragraph?
Shenu sir, I'll take quickly attendance because already 7:10. I'll take attendance,
Okay.
and whoever want to leave, they can leave, and we will continue our discussion. Will that be fine, sir?
Thank you, sir. Fine.
Yes.
Yeah. So please stay back, and so kindly all of you please give your attendance. Arpita Jana.
Present, sir.
Sai Krishna.
Yes, sir.
Tanu HM.
Sir.
Krishna Nuni.
Present, sir.
Bivin George.
Present, sir.
Smita Shamsundar.
Present, sir.
Monica.
Present, sir.
Hari Krishnan.
Present, sir.
Yeah, those who given attendance, and if you don't have any question, you can take a leave. Okay, so you can go ahead with your work. Okay, thank you. Umayan.
Present, sir.
Srinivas.
Present, sir.
Nakshatra.
Present, sir.
Saundarya Lahari. Saundarya Lahari. Saundarya Lahari.
Present, sir. Present, sir.
Okay, Manjunath.
Sir, present, sir.
Yeah. Manoj Patil.
Yes, sir. Yeah, sir. Present, sir.
Damodaran, yes.
Present, sir.
Firoz Pasha.
Present, sir.
Pani Prasad.
Present, sir.
Sannyasi Manasa.
Present, sir.
Darshana Rajput.
Present, sir.
Lalasa.
Present, sir.
Irene Joseph.
Present, sir.
Yogeshwaran.
Present, sir.
Varun TN.
Present, sir.
Biju MD.
Present, sir.
Likit ML.
Present, sir.
Shailaja N. Shainu RV.
Present, sir.
Okay. Shainu sir, you are absent for last 3 classes. Huh?
Actually, sir, I was absent for the first class, 26. Afterward, I was there, but I couldn't switch on my mic.
Okay, which class, sir? You are unable to say attendance?
First class, the 26th, I was not there. August 26th.
Okay. Fine, sir. So fine, sir. I just missed your attendance. So Betty Chaco.
Present, sir.
Yeah. So thank you all. Okay, if you have any questions, you can stay back and you can ask. We can continue. So,
sir, this is Shainu, sir, regarding how to cite in the paragraph.
Yeah, how to cite in the paragraph. Okay. So I'll just quickly showcase. So now, so assume that we are in bibliography.tex file. So here we are given all the citations, all the references. Okay, in IEEE format. So this is maybe one document in IEEE format, and then we are given a name for that particular item. So say bib item and say Brusa aired. So some name is there. So this is the name what we are given. You can give any name. Okay, so this is the name. So now if you want to use, if you want to cite this particular document in any place in our content, so we just have to copy this name, ID, and we just have to go to the content. The content, maybe after say introduction, say maybe here. So you just have to use slash site, open flower bracket and close flower bracket, and place that particular identity ID. So slash site is the command what you have to use to cite any document. So once you compile that one, so automatically the sequence in which you kept that particular reference, the same number will be utilized in this particular place. So if I show you the document, so before that text, before that picture, so can you see here, sir? Here one citation one is coming. So citation one is
it will be coming MLA format. Then how to take it in a APA format?
So it APA format, IEEE format, whatever the format. So that format you will be keeping here. So APA format, MLA, Chicago format, whatever. So any format you use, so that format you will reference the formatted text.
In the content, sir, in the content, it is showing in bracket 1, right? So instead of that, order along with the year, how to?
So that one, that one what you have to do. So in this particular research proposal, so this is the method in which you have to cite. Okay, so this is what consistency is defined in proposal template and thesis everywhere. So this is the method what you have to use to cite the references. So this is the method what they are using, and you have to abide to this method of citing. Okay, one thing. If at all, if you want to use, so that is basically manual. Say for example, ABC et al, something like that. You want something like that. ABC et al, presented something like that. So if you want to use, this one, you have to manually type like that, right? So ABC et al presented some work like that. You have to explain. So that you have to do manually.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. So any other questions or clarifications?
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Manjunath. You want any clarification? I just
at the beginning only. At the beginning only. So everything I have note down. Everything what to do, what you have explained. The only thing at the beginning.
Okay, we'll work.
At
We'll
the
work
beginning,
now.
just
Yeah,
yes,
5 minutes will work and we'll work. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, if we have to print it, we can directly print it through that page only, sir.
Which one you want to print? Example?
On the right hand side, the folder, the completed file is there, sir. The right hand side one.
Okay, yeah, this one, yes. How
to print it, sir?
So you can download. This is a general PDF. So when you download, you will get a PDF document only. So now similar to general printing, you can take that. Yeah, it's a it produces a PDF itself.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think Manjunath, I think I'll stop sharing, and I'll provide you the access to share. And please share your screen.